Hello BTS lover. Shocking news again shook the world of K-pop, especially the hearts of the ARMY around the world. A shocking leak circulated on social media which was strongly suspected to be a secret letter BTS's Jungkook wrote to Jimin. In an instant, the virtual universe turned into a sea of emotions. Thousands of comments filled the timeline, and tears broke out among the ranks of loyal fans who felt that the letter harbored the deepest wounds, the deepest love, and the most thrilling memory ever written by the Golden Magne. Nobody guessed that behind Jungkook's bright smile and Jimin's energetic spirit, there are so many emotions and feelings hidden. All this time they could only keep in silence. The leak of this letter, whether intentional or not, being a kind of little window into Jungkook's heart which apparently harbored something so personal, so emotional, and so touching that it is difficult to express in ordinary words. And now, the letter is open for the world to read. The letter first circulated through an anonymous account that posted a photo of a handwritten sheet in Korean, which was then translated into various languages by the ARMY. Although there has been no official confirmation from Big Hit Music, many fans are convinced that the writing belongs to Jungkook. His writing style, diction, and emotional depth strongly reflect the personality of Jungkook, who is known as a sensitive and loving person, especially to Jimin, his close friend since his trainee days. In the letter, Jungkook begins with a simple but meaningful call, Jimin Hyung, a phrase that instantly hit the feelings of anyone who read it. Jungkook wrote how he felt empty since he could no longer see Jimin every day. He describes the silence that now envelopes his day as the empty space that once was always filled by your laughter and warmth. That sentence alone was enough to make thousands of fans hold back tears, but the letter continued to dig deeper. Jungkook reveals how big Jimin's role is in his life. He referred to Jimin as a compass when I lost my way, a light when I was mired in darkness, and the only person who always believed in me when I doubted myself. He also touched on the difficult times they faced together, from the training period, debut, to the peak of popularity. Jungkook wrote that Jimin is one of the few people who knows how hard the pressure is behind BTS's glittering stage. However, the most heart-wrenching part was when Jungkook revealed that all this time he had been harboring fear. Fear that one day the distance will separate them. Fear that time will make them change. And most sadly, he was afraid that he would not have enough time to say how precious Jimin was to him. The sentence was followed by handwriting that seemed to begin to tremble, and even according to some fans, the pen ink on that part looks a little smudged, as if it had caught a tear. If one day I can no longer be with you on stage, please keep singing our song for me. Because even if your voice is only heard from a distance, it will be the warmest hug to my heart, Jungkook wrote at the end of the letter. This sentence immediately became trending on various social media. Thousands of fans couldn't hold back their tears after reading it. ARMY started flooding social media with hashtags like #DearJimin from Jungkook and #TaiKookLetter are quickly trending globally. The fans expressed their support, love, and hope that the close relationship between Jungkook and Jimin will remain eternal, no matter what happens in the future. Many feel that this letter is a clear proof of how sincere and deep the friendship between BTS members is, who are not just co-workers, but like family or even more than that. It has been speculated that this letter was written during the most vulnerable moments of Jungkook's life, whether they were serving in the military, during group promotion breaks, or maybe when the two are in different places emotionally and physically. The theories further enrich the reading of the letter, which is considered a very personal emotional work. What makes this letter so powerful is not just the content of the message, but the way Jungkook wrote it. Honest, open, and unfiltered. He didn't try to hide his disappointment, she does not hide her tears, and does not deny that she is fragile when away from the people she loves. In the world of celebrities who are often required to always look strong and perfect, this letter is an oasis of honesty. And perhaps, precisely because of this letter has become so valuable. Many fans have said that this letter is not just about Jungkook and Jimin, but about how love, friendship, and relationships between people remain at the heart of everything, even in the midst of a demanding entertainment world. The letter is a reminder that behind all the camera glare, there is a longing heart, there are fragile souls, and there are bonds that cannot be described in ordinary words. The letter also sparked a wave of nostalgia among the ARMY. Young returns to reminisce about all the sweet moments between Jungkook and Jimin. From their warm interactions backstage, the songs they sing together, to unforgettable moments in various variety shows and concerts. Many began to re-upload old video footage showing their closeness, create a timeline full of memories and love. If this letter really belongs to Jungkook, then it's not just another letter. That's history. A trace of heart that will never be lost. a proof that despite the running time, sincere feelings will never fade. And if it is true that it leaked by accident, then perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. Because with this letter, the world can see the purest side of an idol. The fragile, the loving, and the so human side. The letter also made many fans reflect. In the midst of the chaos of the world, sometimes we forget that someone we love or admire is also fighting with their own feelings. Jungkook, who has always been strong, dedicated, and focused on stage, it turns out that it harbors a deep longing for a person on whom it has relied for many years. Jimin is not only a best friend, but also a place where Jungkook can be himself without having to maintain an image or reputation. In the letter, Jungkook wrote that Jimin was home to him, a place he always wanted to return to. The ARMY, who have watched BTS's journey since debut, know how close their relationship is. But reading this so personal and touching letter makes it all feel more real. They are not just big stars in the public eye, but ordinary human beings who need each other to survive. The relationship between Jungkook and Jimin is not a play for the sake of content, but a bond that has grown strong through years of hard work, tears, and shared dreams. Some fans who claim to have read the letter many times mention that there is a certain part that breaks their hearts the most. One of the sentences that is now quoted thousands of times on social media reads, "Hyung, even in silence I can feel you. But can you still talk to me even if you're far away? Because silence is too piercing when you don't have your voice." The sentence is not just poetry. It was the silent cry of someone who longed for the most precious presence in his life. This issue also attracted the attention of major media in South Korea and internationally. Many are trying to confirm the validity of the letter, while others prefer to let it remain as a secret gift to the ARMY, one that can touch the heart without the need for validation. There is a sense that says that although this letter is leaked, its contents are not to be judged, but to be appreciated. This is the emotional legacy of such a sincere Jungkook. Jimin's reaction became a hot topic of conversation. Although there is no direct statement from him yet, some ARMY believe that Jimin's last post on social media was a silent response to the letter. In the black and white photo he uploaded, Jimin can be seen looking out the window, with a short caption, "I missed you too." Many took this as a signal that Jimin knew about the letter, and he responded in the most poetic way. If that's the case, then this is the most emotional communication ever between two BTS members in front of millions of people, without a word spoken directly. The letter also opens a discussion about the importance of mental health among idols. Many fans hope that Jungkook and Jimin get enough space to express their feelings without pressure. ARMY campaigns messages of love, care, and support to BTS, especially to Jungkook and Jimin, who seems to be facing difficult times in silence. The hashtags #WeLoveYouJungkook and #AlwaysWithJimin are also trending as a form of solidarity. On the other hand, this letter is also a silent witness to how fragile separation is. Whether due to conscription, personal projects, or simply the distance of time and space, the separation is real. And when two hearts that are usually always side by side should be spaced, only words can bridge feelings. This letter is a bridge. It conveys emotions, memories, and unspoken love.